Hi everyone. Hello. How are you all doing? Doing great. Okay then. I'm Sam. I'm one of the e-guides here. So if there are some new members of the Mets here today, let me introduce you to Ad America. So Ad America is the U.S. Embassy's American Center, and our mission is to provide a space for young Indonesians to learn more about the United States through our facilities, programs, and also events. Okay, so before we start today's edition of Metropolitan Toastmasters, Work Hard, Play Hard, we have prepared a little social media quiz for you guys. So the question is, when was the first Labor Day parade in the United States? Is it A, September 1st, 1882, B, September 3rd, 1882, C, September 4th, 1882, or D, September 5th, 1882? Submit your answers on our social media, and the fastest who can answer correctly will get a shout out from us at the end of today's event. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to pass the floor to Claudia.
Thank you so much, our beautiful e-guide, Sam. Hello, everyone, and good evening once again on the stage and performance area of Ad America. My name is Claudia, and I am the club president of Metropolitan Toastmaster. Let's give a round of applause for all of us, guys. Can I hear a little bit of hi? Hi, yeah, that's the spirit. All right, so before I officially open the meeting, I would like to invite some of our guests, the not so familiar faces that I see today, to come up stage and introduce themselves. The first one, I would like to invite you, sir. Can you please come up stage, please? Yay! Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name?
My name is Simon.
Oh, it's pronounced Simon.
I also answer to Simon. That's okay.
It's French.
It's French.
Ah, it's French. Alright, monsieur. Can you please introduce yourself? How did you get to know about us and your expectations about our meeting tonight?
Sure. Well, I guess my expectations is mostly blank slate. I'm here to discover this Toastmasters Club because I was a Toastmasters member for 4 years long in Lausanne, Switzerland.
Oh.
And I just moved into Jakarta, so I wanted to meet some locals, and Toastmasters is a good blend of something familiar and something new.
Great, that's true. And are you ready to, step up stage again to join our table topic later?
Of course.
Of course, yay! He's a Toastmaster. Of course, he's ready. Please give a round of applause, and I'll see you again later. Thank you so much. And I see another familiar face, which is you. Now, come here. Yes, you, Raihan. Yes, come. So, hello. Hi, what's your name?
My
What
name is Raihan.
Hi, Raihan.
And this is my first time attending to this Toastmaster, but it is certainly not my first time attending at America. Well, maybe some of you at America might be quite familiar with my page. Well, because that was quite explainable actually, because back in the day when at America used to, well, actually it's still right, annually held like music show or something like that. Well, usually I did come to attend.
First time you're attending Matt's meeting.
Yes, very first time.
Did you know what we do?
What?
Do you know what we do?
Basically like public speaking, right?
Uh-huh.
And yeah, basically you guys come to the this stage and then talk about things, whether impromptu or whether prepared
True.
topic.
So, since I think you're not prepared enough, but you are prepared to go for the impromptu speech, right?
Yes,
Yes,
hopefully.
yes, you are ready. this is ini ya, pemaksaan ya.
Oh yeah, very forced labor.
Well, it's Labor Day, so everything is forced. Okay,
Yes.
I'll see you again with table
Okay,
topic.
thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Can I have the mic? Yes. Thank you, Raihan. And I see another one, which is you. Hi, yes, please. Hi. Oh, belum dapat mic-nya. Hi.
Hello,
Hi, what's your name?
Steven Hendrawan.
Hi, Steven. So, how did you know about Mets?
So actually, I got the information from Mr. Thomas Alfiandes about the Toastmaster,
Okay.
and I also interested with the on-site meeting, so I came
Oh,
here.
okay. Do you know what we do? I mean, are you familiar with Toastmasters before?
Actually, I already attend several Toastmaster club,
Okay.
but the online meeting
Oh,
actually.
okay. So this is
So
the first offline
the
meeting.
first, yeah, you can say that the
Okay.
first meeting.
Are you excited to, speak offline in front of offline audience? Yes, you
Okay,
are.
let's let's swing it.
Let's win! Yay! See you again at table topic. All right. Well, without further ado, oh hi! Yes, of course. I'm sorry. Come. Hi. Hi. Oh, belum dapat mic juga ya yang ini. Hi.
Hi everyone.
Hi. What's your name?
I'm Irma.
Hi, Irma.
Yeah.
So, how did you know about maths?
How did I know? One of my friends seems actively joining this. Actually, I mean, I saw her in an Instagram. And I
Who's
asked her,
that?
Sinta.
Oh, it's a friend of Kak
And
Sinta.
yeah. It was interesting to me because, yeah, I know that they say some of them, like most of them, say that it could improve your public speaking and confidence. So I'm trying to.
Yay! You will.
Okay.
And you will speak again in front of the audience for table
We'll
topic,
see.
right? Yes, you will. Thank you very much.
Thank
I'll
you.
see you later.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, do we have any other guests? We don't? All right, then, without further ado, I will officially open the meeting. And for you guys who are new, who are guests, lanjut dong. So, Toastmasters International is a nonprofit educational organization that teaches two things. One is public speaking, two is leadership. And it's headquartered in the United States, and we have a lot of clubs all over the world, and one of them is here in Jakarta in the United States Cultural Center at America. And next. And this is the executive committee for the current term, 2022 and 2023. We have myself as the club president, and we have Toastmaster Revo as the vice president of education. We have Toastmaster Sinta as vice president of membership. We have Toastmaster Wita as vice president of public relations. We have Toastmaster Chuchu, currently unavailable to attend, as secretary and treasurer. We have Toastmaster Rizky as sergeant at arms, currently unavailable as well, and Toastmaster Attila as our IPP. For our guests, what attracts people to become our members is how serious Toastmasters is to teach you about public speaking. It doesn't only motivate you to speak, but they also have a curriculum, which we call as pathways. We have 11 pathways that you can pursue and adjust with your needs and goals. So for example, the basic one, which I am currently taking, is presentation mastery. It teaches basic public speaking methods. But if you want to be more specific, for example, you want to be a comedian, or basically you just want to be somebody funnier than you used to be, you can take engaging humor. There will be modules which you can learn about and which will serve as your guideline to guide you throughout your projects and achieving more advanced levels in public speaking. We can talk about this more, if you want to, by speaking with our VPE, Toastmaster Revo. Next one. And Toastmasters, like I said before, they focus on public speaking and leadership. So it doesn't only serve stage like this. It's beyond public speaking. Of course, it enhances your communication skill. It boosts your organizing skill. For example, we are the executive committee. We have to partner with, say, at America, and then we have to organize meetings like this, and it needs a lot of cooperation and coordination with one another. You will also expand your network as clubs are everywhere. For example, right now we have Toastmaster Aki from SCBD, yay. And we are going to know a lot of people from other clubs as well. So we are going to expand our network indeed. We will find brand new insights from their speeches. We can learn from people from our clubs as well from other clubs. We can also attend clubs online meetings from other clubs outside of Indonesia. So of course they will have different mindsets, different concept of thinking exactly. So we will learn from them. But the most important thing that we focus on in Metropolitan Toastmaster is to have fun. So we say, have fun, go Mets. Yes. Next one, Revo. But this is the end of my session. We will have our Toastmaster of the meeting, aka MC today, which will be Toastmaster Albert. Toastmaster Albert, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. So I see some corporate slaves over here and there, and here I am, a hospital slave. So today's meeting is about International Labor Day, reminiscing our the International Labor Day, which falls on the 1st of May. Next one, please. And today's meeting theme is work hard, play hard, and istirahat. The word of the day would be introduced later by our grammarian, but I will give you some glitch to it. Wage, a fixed regular payment typically paid on a daily or weekly basis, made by an employer to an employee, especially to a manual or unskilled worker. But this actually also apply to skilled worker because I also get wage. Next, please. Okay, so before we start the meeting, I'm not conducting this meeting alone or with only Toastmaster Claudia or with Toastmaster Revo over here. I also got a team of evaluators which will conduct this. I will evaluate every single details of this meeting, and for that, I will invite our general evaluator, Madam GE, Toastmaster Wita, to explain every single thing of it. Toastmaster Wita, the stage is yours.
Thank you, hospital slave. Hi, today I'm dressing as a corporate slave. To be exact, is SUVD slave. You know, I'm borrowing this from Kasinta, a coach lanyard. Okay, so basically tonight I will be your general evaluator. As a GE, I will be evaluating the whole session at the end of the session. But I am not alone today. I have 4 people who will help me. Please come up to the stage if you see your name on the screen. Toastmaster Niki, Toastmaster Retno, Ishraki, I haven't changed that, and Toastmaster Sinta. Come on, the 4 of you, please. Okay. Each of them will explain their role. We'll start with Toastmaster Nikki as our grammarian.
Okay, hello everyone, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So today I'll be your grammarian. I'll be reminding everyone to use the word of the day as TM Albert has already introduced. So, and I will also be noting down in proper languages and also to note down some beautiful quotes, beautiful languages that I believe everyone will use here today. And when called upon later, I will also give the grammarian report as well. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nikki. And let's move on to Toastmaster Retno as our ANWOD counter.
Hello everyone, my name is Retno and I now taking role as ANWOD counter. So basically I'm gonna count unmeaningful words that you mentioned during your speech, like like that. There is no meaning in that words. And besides that, I also will count the WOD, which means the word of the day for today. So hopefully everyone that give the speech here will mention one at least the word of the day today, which is wage. So that will be a great idea. So that's my role.
Thank you, Toastmaster Retno. And next we have Toastmaster Ishraki as our timer.
All right, happy morning, corporate slave from the agency slave.
tonight I will be your timer. For the timer itself, for the table topic, every speakers have 1 until 2 minutes to deliver your speech. In 1 minute, it will be green, and then 1 minute 30 seconds it will be yellow, and 2 minutes it will be red. So you should be ready to wrap up your speech in 2 minutes at least. And evaluation and for the evaluation and prepare speech, you have 4 until 6 minutes. 4 means green, and then 5 means yellow, and 6 means red. So yeah, for the icebreaker speakers, good luck. You should wrap up your speech in 6 minutes, or you will lose the championship. And yeah, of course, it happens to the evaluator. 2 until 3 minutes, right? Sorry, bad timer. Two, two is green. 2 and 30 is yellow, and then 3 minutes is red. Again, wrap up in 3 minutes, so you have a chance to take a picture with the trophy. I think that's all from the agency slave. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ishraki. And last but not least, we have the ballot that is Toastmaster Sinta.
Hello everyone. Good evening. My name is Sinta. So I will be serving as your ballot counter today. So my role is to count the votes that you will be casting for the 3 sessions that we have. The first one is for the most favorite table topic speaker. The second one is the most favorite prepared speaker, and the third one is the most favorite evaluator. So later, by the end of each session, you will see a big QR code on the screen, and then later you can scan it and then vote your most favorite ones. So thank you. That's all. Back to Madam GE.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Sinta, for the thorough explanation. And that is all from me and my team, and we will be back at the end of the meeting. Thank you. Back to Tom.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Wita, as our general evaluator. So a bit explanation about what you are going to go through today, especially for our guests, which here for the first time ever, we have 3 main agenda for today. Which the first one would be the table topic session, which will quote unquote force you to speak impromptu, and it's open for every single one attending here. And the second one would be the prepared speech session, which only open for the guests. And today we have 2 prepared speeches, which all would be icebreakers, and it's only for members. And the third one would be the evaluation speech session, which will also be evaluated. So the icebreaker would be evaluated by our fellow Toastmasters. And without further ado, let's start our meeting with the first agenda of today, which is table topic session. And it would be led by the table topic master, Toastmaster Revo. Toastmaster Revo, the stage is yours.
Sorry guys, please. I want to change the document first. Cari dokumennya. Yes. Oh langsung yes. Hello everybody. Hi. Oh, thank you. Yeah, today I'll be your table topics master. And what do? I will be the presenter of today's impromptu speech. So I will invite the guests, especially the guests, those who are new to this club. I will give them chances to talk on the stage and talk about a particular topic that I have prepared on the screen. So, next, please. Okay, so there will be 5 topics today, and it will be go from number 1 until number 5 accordingly. So, yeah, who wants to go first? Where's Simon? Come here. Come to the stage. Is Simon? Sorry. Simon?
Simon works.
Simon works too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
right.
thank you.
Okay, next slide, please. Okay, Simon, this is your first topic of today. And then the answer is, sorry, the question is, do you think, sorry, do
Thank
you
you.
think work always has to be balanced with your paycheck? Do you think work always has to be balanced with your paycheck? You have a few minutes to prepare.
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay. This.
Thank you. Well, I'd like to start by saying that work has to be compensated by a decent wage. And I would speak from my personal experience. I've had 5 different jobs since I graduated, 3 other different jobs during my studies. And I must say, I've been having most fun with the jobs that paid less, as it turns out. Well, I was in Switzerland, so it still paid a lot. So, but the latest one is I'm self-employed. I'm not in Switzerland anymore. It doesn't pay much, but I can say for sure that every time I get up, I know why I do. And this is, I think, the best wage is knowing what I stand up for, knowing what I get up for, and when things get tough, because inevitably they will get tough, and they have gotten tough, this meaning is what gets me through the day. It's what gets me through every ordeal that I can face. It's meaning is priceless, I guess. That's it for me.
Thank you, Simon, for your story about going off from slave into non-slave by by doing your own having your own company or doing your own work. Okay. Before I go to the next question, is there anybody who wants to go next? Maybe new guesses. Steven, come here, Steven. Yes, Steven. Thank you for coming. Yes.
So,
Yes, so okay, next. the
what
question
should I do
is
here?
Yeah, the question is work-life balance. What is your opinion about that? Work-life balance, what is your opinion about that? Do you have your own mind about it? Do you have some opinion about it? Or your personal story? You can talk about what it is you like.
Okay,
You ready?
let's start.
Let's start. Okay, go.
Okay, good evening, everyone. So this quote or sentence or statement, work-life balance, I think we all here already heard about it, work-life balance. But in reality, maybe some of us do not actually get this statement in real life. So work-life balance. Um, every single day we work. Okay, we work to get the best wages to the company. We work with our best to get the best effort from our company. But is it really matter in life? Is it really, if we do or if we work hard every single day, we get a payment from the company, is it really our, I mean, we can give a good benefit to the company? Because if our life is not really managed well, actually we cannot give the good, let's see, something we want to give the good things to our company. So this is my own personal thought about it. when we give when we give the good things to the company, we also have to think about our lives. When we manage well about life and work, that will give us the best thing in our life. Okay, I think that's my statement. I hope you guys could take it and maybe good for your daily. Thank you.
Give applause, guys, for Steven. Thank you for trying, Steven. You can come back to your seat. All right, who wants to go next? Maybe that man. Yeah. Please tell us your name. With a mic, of course.
Yes, of course.
Raihan.
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 Yes.
All right, Raihan, please give your
Yeah.
best shot on the next question. Next, please. Mr. Albert, next, please. All right, the question is, give us your point of view on Indonesia's labor condition. I know this is hard. And have they achieved prosperity? I
Oh
know
my
this is
God.
hard. A lot to take in. I know. I know.
Well, three always a magic number, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Three is
That's
also a
question.
curse number as well. Yeah, you can talk about anything about labor. So it doesn't have to be, in this question, about relating to this question, but if you can, it's also great.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right,
Please.
give it a go.
Okay. First, I'm better explain that currently I'm a gap year and soon to be a university student. So, for what I can say about this question is about what I see on the news and what people talk about it. Since I don't have that many experience, on the work. Well, I did work once or oops, but not for so long. So, what did I see? Well, generally there are some people who doesn't feel so pleased about it, right? We see protester on the Jalan Merdeka Barat or wherever it was, which means some did please, some did not. And interestingly enough, in Indonesia, we seem to have some unique condition because if we see what happens in French, for example, people there are go protest. The worker protest for the government decision for raising the usia pensiun apa?
Pension,
Yes, the
pension age,
pension minimum age.
yeah,
They
minimum
go
age.
protest, but in here they protest to, hey man, give us more pension age, would you? Like from 60 to 64. They did protest for that topics, but in here, but not in French. So, for the question, have they achieved prosperity? It depends. For some, it did. For some, it did not. But it also seems to be depend for where you are, and I guess that's all I can say about it because I only seen it on the news, on the newspaper or TV, whatever it was. Okay, that's it from me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Raihan. Wow, you know the condition of the world so well. Jakarta Post, yeah. Thank you, Jakarta Post. Shout out to you. All right, after Raihan, who wants to go next? Maybe in this section? Raki? Irma, no Raki, you are already good lah. Yeah, yeah. Irma, glad to have you here.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right. Okay. Next question, please. What comes in your mind when you hear the word labor? What comes in your mind when you hear the word labor? Are you
Alright.
ready? Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Ooh, okay. That's a fast one. Okay. You're good to
Yeah,
go.
honestly, I'm super nervous. I mean, it's just like rare to me being here, like in front of people talking. But yeah. Okay. What comes in my mind when you hear the word labor? Well, what it comes in my mind, it's most likely like we're doing a very unskilled job. like it sounds like that. It sounds like negative for some reason for me. When you say labor, it felt like you are uh, working for from underprivileged kind of thing condition, and that sounds not really great. But basically we are laborers when we are working for somebody else, for our employer. We are labor. So I would say that I would hope like there's another term later than labor because it's so negative. But in fact, that is literally like, yeah. But again, we were hoping that everyone in this world, like, it's more likely, what can say, not saying just balance, but it's just they well paid out, so it doesn't mean and improve the prosperity for everyone. Uh, I know this is quite cliche, but yeah, uh, maybe in the next future, like 10 years from now, it getting better. Uh, and there's no saying labor anymore in the future. Thank you. That's all from me.
Thank you, Irma, for your mind on what labor is and what it will be. I'm sorry, guys. As I said before, there were five, but since there's a time limitation, we can only do four. So for those who haven't got a chance, you can try it again in 2 weeks from now. Okay, since my turn is over, I will give my mic and the stage to Tom. Sorry.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster, for that such a great table topic session, isn't it? Right? Yes. So it's my job now to remind you to scan this big QR code to vote for your most favorite table topic speaker.
Yes, please scan, guys.
I
We
want to
need
do
your
it too.
vote.
Wait a second.
Oh, I
To do
vote
that
too, right?
too. Yeah, of course. Everybody vote, please.
All right.
So we will have 1 minute of silence, I guess.
Oh yeah. The first one we have Simone, and then the second one we had Stephen, and then we had Raihan, and then Irma. Select your player.
So I would like to ask first for the timer report. Toastmaster Ishraki, are those all four speakers are eligible to be voted as the favorites? Okay, very good. Everyone is eligible, so you can choose number 1 to number 4. Number 1 is for Toastmaster Simon, the second one for Toastmaster Stephen, and then the third one is soon to be Toastmaster
Raihan.
Raihan, and the fourth one is soon to
Irma.
be Toastmaster Irma.
Irma. All right.
Yes,
you
of
can.
course. Why not?
Yeah, it's like politics. You can vote for yourself.
It's just like politics.
Yes. Like politics,
We
do it
all-
all the
we all do
time.
that all the time.
It's like self-reward. It's like self-reward. You choose for yourself. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want that trophy, right? Vote for
Want it,
yourself.
right? For your social media, promoting our club too. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I will vote for.
Sure. I guess everybody has voted.
Have you
So
all
we are
voted?
going.
Have you all voted?
You all voted?
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, for the so we can go to the proceed to the next session, which is the prepared speech session, which we will have 2 icebreaker speakers. Yay! This is the Toastmasters way on welcoming new members. We want to know them better. So, in order to know them better, we will call upon the first evaluator of the first speaker, which is Toastmaster Claudia, to introduce Toastmaster Diana's speech. The stage is all yours.
Thank you, Tom. Toastmaster Albert, it's good to be back here on stage because I love to be the center of attention. You will see me a lot today, guys. So, I will be the evaluator for our first icebreaker speaker, Toastmaster Diana. Toastmaster Diana is a very new member of Metropolitan Toastmaster, and she is also my mentee. Hi. And I am very glad to welcome her on stage for the first time today, as she will deliver her first project ever, her icebreaker, on her pathway presentation mastery. So Toastmaster Diana is a general practitioner. She is a medical doctor. And today she will introduce herself to us as she is coming into our big family. Toastmaster Diana, Toastmaster Diana will share with us her personal life, personal stories with the title Unlocking New Experience. Unlocking New Experience, Toastmaster Diana. Toastmaster Diana, Unlocking a New Experience. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much for the warm introduction. Good evening, everyone. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, as what TM Claudia has already explained, my name is Diana, and I'm a new member of the Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. And since I'm a new face here, I would like to tell a bit about myself. Yeah, as she said before, I'm a medical doctor. And yes, she's a colleague of mine and my best working buddy. And she was the one who introduced me to the world of Toastmasters. And also, she was the one who invited me to join the table topic speaking back in December. And I would like to give a wonderful applause to the table topic speaker. So please give an applause. It was very well delivered. Because if I had to recall my first experience as a table topic speaker, it went really beyond nerve-wracking. Because my mind was instantly blank, and I could barely remember whether I speak cohesively back then. Please raise your hand if you ever experienced a similar thing as I do, because I didn't want to be left alone. Okay, thank you so much, all. Okay, so as you may know, I'm currently taking a presentation mastery as my pathway, and you might have probably think that it might have been related to the medical field. Probably like engaging with my patients better or educating them better at health. What if I told you that I have a bigger drive, so much bigger than that? Aside of working as a medical doctor, I'd like to pursue another passion of mine, which is music. And it has been my very first and foremost drive of all. Singing, songwriting, music composition has been my hobbies ever since I was young. And if I had to recall my very first piece that I'd ever written, and it was back in my medical student days, it was about empowering yourself and getting back at your feet after being defeated. And that piece somehow made a noise in the music industry. What if I tell you that very first piece actually landed on a Billboard chart on the United States? Sadly speaking, it was not written under my name. It was somehow being stolen, but we'll get back to that later. And despite all of that, it actually paved the way for me to realize my love for music. You might probably think, when do I ever get time to pursue my hobbies and that music itself? Yeah, it's true. Like being in a hospital, it gives me a lot of challenges, and it's really stressful enough, especially thinking about my wage. Very, yeah, I didn't really get earned enough for all of the workloads. But the music itself, it has the beauty of it. Like it provides me like a sort of a relaxation and rejuvenation. Writing music is somewhat cathartic and also allows me to express my emotions and also the impressions of around the world. Yeah, and somehow the music itself, it's a universal language that could be understood by people of all ages, by different backgrounds, and by wages differences. And it also could be understood easily whether you understand the lyrics or not, without knowing the language at all, right? And somehow, being the music itself has the beauty of like bring yourself together and create a sense of togetherness, and it somehow also give me an experience as working with a lot of fellow musicians and also performing lives and getting acknowledged by world-class musicians. And however, due to the recent incident of my work being stolen, my confidence level has been plummeting to none. And it's somehow like, as opposed to what I wrote back then, I could barely take my pen and start writing again. It really makes me really depressed. And hence, I am now here standing on the stage, learning to become better public speaker and also a leader. Perhaps by joining this, I could learn to communicate effectively and also inspire others, influence others, probably remind others like, hey, this is my work, don't steal it anymore, like that. And perhaps like persuade my director to raise my wage high. Director, please raise my wage, like that. Could persuade him. And also, by joining this club, I would like to challenge myself and gaining a confidence in ways I've never experienced before. Okay, thank you for your time. It's been a great experience to speak with you in front of you all here, and I would like to learn from all of you. Thank you so much, and have a great evening.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Diana. To be honest, this is hers. This is not mine. Can you please? Thank you very much. Okay, welcome Toastmaster Diana to Metropolitan Toastmasters Club and to Toastmasters International in general. Okay, what a great speech. We will have to wait if we want to hear her singing. We hope so after this, okay? Okay. Next one we will have our second speaker, but to make it even better, we want to know more about Toastmaster Andy from Toastmaster Revo as his evaluator. So the stage is yours, Toastmaster Revo.
Hey everybody, today I'll be Andy's evaluator, and Andy's speech will be related to today's theme, and that is Labor's Day. And talk about labor is also has we will also talk about wages too, right? So his speech is about wages and me. It will be 4 to 6 minutes. Please enjoy. And yeah, it's an icebreaker speech about engaging humor. So maybe he will put a little bit of humor inside the speech about wages. And yeah, let's see if he can nail it down. Come on stage, Andy. Woo! This is your first time, right? Yeah. You can do this. Let's go.
Thank you, Refo. Um, hi guys. Hi everyone.
Hi.
Thank you for the warm welcome. To give a bit of context, my lovely peers here have encouraged me to do a ice-breaking speech. So this is my very first speech in a stage like this, like a proper speech. Yep. And please bear with me if I'm horrible. Yeah. And I know I put down engaging humor as my pathway. Yeah, so like I will tell you all right now, if none any of you laugh, I will change it immediately, right? Because I'm not that funny, I know. Okay, so let's get into the speech. Uh, because the theme is about wage and labor, I put it as wage and me. I want to tell a bit about myself because this is a icebreaker, and I would like to introduce myself a bit. And in the same time, I would like to talk about wages and labor. Um, so, um, about myself. Fortunately, I grew up in a relatively well-off family. So I don't really worry that much about labor. I mean, about wages when I was young. So I went to school in Jakarta, to where I can take the train and angkot to go to school. So it's very cheap to just live, I mean, and just to commute like that. So yeah, I don't really worry about wage that much. And but somehow still, like a lot of young people do regarding wage and labor, it seems like people tend to lean towards the left in the sense that they are uh, more leaning into socialism. Yeah, but the funny thing is, when you actually grew up and you actually got your first wage and income, and when they suddenly see in their pay slips that, oh my God, the government is taking quite a bit of money from me for taxes. And yeah, I don't know, does people still think socialism is a thing, or maybe suddenly they prefer, I don't know, I much prefer to keep all of my money. I guess that's what kind of happens with me, even though, uh, yeah, yeah. So moving on, about um, hold on for a sec. Oh yeah. Uh, so I noticed there's a lot of doctors here, and yeah, doctors make a damn lot of money. So. No. Right. Okay. Anyway, but I don't know. Maybe doctors probably not the one that. Yeah. So doctor probably not the one that's very keen on taxes. Am I right? Right. Yeah. Um, but yeah, taxes need to happen. It's a thing that's important to keep the countries alive and well. Um, what else? Um, so yeah, another thing is about yeah, another thing is probably about the time when people start to actually putting in their annual tax return. They might actually see how much they are actually paying outside of their wages to the government, and yeah, that's a thing to note. All right. Yeah, I mentioned about annual tax return because I'm actually a tax consultant, and so that's why I guess it's worth noting, and that I'm actually not against taxes, but I'm advocating for tax because that's my livelihood. So you don't mess with it. Right. Um, right. Moving on again. So I would like to move on to, I guess, more contemporary issues. Like recently we have May Day, and yeah, you can see all over the globe people are coming down to the streets and making themselves heard. In Indonesia and as well as in France. I'm mentioning French specifically because there's a French guy here, right? And yeah, um, yeah, so it seems like people are not really happy with their salary compared to their hours they put in. So it's I don't know. Even though the theme is work hard and istirahat, yeah, but yeah, it seems people are not really happy with it. So maybe you should change the theme next time. Um, yeah, people don't want to work hard; they want to istirahat. Um,
That's not true.
yeah. Okay. I guess that's all. I don't want to go on for a bit longer because the timer is about to go. All right. So that's all from me.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Andy. Welcome to Metropolitan Toastmasters Club, and that's also a great speech, isn't it? Right. So the next one, we will have another big QR code, please. Yes. So it's voting time again. And yeah, I agreed with Toastmaster Andy. I just want to istirahat, please. Well, all of us. All of us. We will have 30 seconds of silence to make a vote. Has everybody cast their vote? Okay, so we'll
Oh, just
go
left
to.
it. Then 30 seconds.
Hmm?
Oh, okay.
Okay. We'll move on to the next session, which is the evaluation session, and it would be led by our general evaluator, which is Toastmaster Wita. Please come on stage, GE. And we would like to start the evaluation session. Please, Toastmaster Wita, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Albert. Back with me, the corporate slave again. And now, without further ado, I will just call upon our first evaluator, that is Toastmaster Claudia, who will be evaluating Toastmaster Diana. The stage is yours.
Thank you, G. All right, it's back with me again, guys. Are you bored already? No. I'm too lovely. Okay, well, only have 2 to 3 minutes to evaluate, so I will make this short time worthwhile. First of all, I would like to give a big congratulations to you, Toastmaster Diana, for completing your first project ever. And it's also on the stage, not in the classroom, but in this big performance area. That took courage, that took confidence, and you delivered just that. Congratulations. The first point that I want to highlight from you was that your confidence was over the roof. You were very comfortable on stage. You had amazing confidence and contact with the audience. You open your speech with a big smile, and you retain your audience's attention with asking them a question that relates to a lot of us. So it makes us empathize with you because we feel it. We always feel the same thing before we get on stage. So when you mention that, you make us level. And the second one is that you have a good structure and plot with your story. You begin with your first experience of exposure with Toastmaster, and then you transition to your childhood and your interests outside of your profession, and then your disappointment. But then you can link it with the motivation, how you want to get back up, and that's how you want to join Mets as well. So that's good transitioning. I would also highlight with your constant smiling. I saw you smiling throughout the speech from the very beginning until the end. And I think that's a very good thing because people, well, sometimes we don't want to say this, but I think we all admit that we like people who are beautiful on the camera. So if you have somebody delivering a speech with frowning face and a smiling face, you would always pick the smiling face one. So it wasn't just substance, but also the delivery and also the visual. It was good optics. Also, on evaluation, we have something that we want you to work on. I would say you need to pace yourself more. It was good pacing, but you still have, I think, around 1.5 minutes. So you want to pace yourself more, maybe speak a little bit slower so you can make all your time worthwhile because you still have time. And I know that I have my phone right over here on my hand, and I saw you too. You did too. I want to challenge you to leave your phone behind because it was a prepared speech. You were prepared. You didn't need points. You didn't need your phone. It wasn't impromptu. You didn't need to nyontek. So to challenge you, please leave your phone behind next time. Thank you very much.
Ooh, thank you, Toastmaster Claudia. Next, we will have the second evaluator. There is Toastmaster Revo. Are you ready to evaluate Toastmaster Andy's icebreaker speech? Okay, the floor is yours.
Hello, everyone, and especially hello, Toastmaster Andy. I want to congratulate you on doing your speech back there. And as a first timer, I would say it was really great because just being here, it's a great step forward to be a great speaker. All right. Before I make comments about what to fix or what to improve, I just want to say that the way you speak about what is in your mind at first on the stage, it's great, I would say, because because it was your first time, maybe it was a bit stiff, but yeah, it's normal for first timers, right? But yeah, we eventually laughed to your speech, right? Because we got your joke, and in humor, I think when people got your joke, it is a wonderful thing, right? And what's a wonderful thing because that is one of the point that you were trying to show to people your humor. Okay. All right. Okay, so that was a great performance. But again, on every speeches, there is a lot of things that we have to improve. And one of them is, okay, the first one is I saw that you were introducing yourself in the first on the first minutes of the speech. Again, it was a bit stiff, but you don't have to say like this. Yeah, I want to introduce myself. My name. You don't have to. You can start with your speech, and then you can introduce yourself in the middle of the speech. So after you mention and your topic and what you want to tell to the audience, you can put your name and what you do in the middle of the speech, so it can correlate to each other, and we can still enjoy your speech as well. And then I saw that you were using notes. It's very okay because as a public speaker, of course the professional ones they sometimes forget on what they were trying to say. It's all right using notes. It helps, but it will be better if you do not use notes. It would look more professional and more more ready. I don't know how you say it, but yeah, without notes, it'll be better. And then I saw that you were relating the title, our title, to your speech, and it was quite funny in my opinion because it was unpredictable. And yeah, and I hope you will improve on the next speeches. I'm your mentor, so you can talk to me anytime, bro. Okay, so yeah, as a result and as overall, good job, and yeah, hoping to see your next speeches. Thank you.
Ooh, thank you, Toastmaster Revo, for a very thorough evaluation to Toastmaster Andy. Okay, let's move on to the next session. You can vote for your favorite evaluator by scanning the barcode on the screen. So basically, in Toastmaster, you're not only doing your speech, but you will also be evaluated and also evaluate other people's speeches. So it's like helping each other, right? Okay, everyone got it? Yeah, okay. Let's move on to the next session. That is the general evaluation session. So I would like to call upon the first one, our Toastmaster Nikki, the grammarian, to give her report. Toastmaster Nikki, please come to the stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster Swida. All right, so everyone, I'm back again here, and I'll be delivering the grammar report for today. And hopefully, I'm not being too nitpicky because this is my first time. So, as Toastmaster Andy said, bear with me as well. All right, so let's start with the good one first. Overall, I would say that today I'm really pleased with the language usage and also the words and also idiom usage. I noticed that the prepared speakers use a very colorful language. To point out some would be, for example, my confidence has been plummeting. Let's say the music is cathartic. I really, really love those kind of languages. So, and of course, the other ones would be, for example, people are not keen on taxes. For example, let's say something is being kept alive and well. So these kind of like, let's say, very visual language would really, really help you in your speech as well. Maybe another thing would be the usage of idiom in that case. So I noticed that today someone said your confidence went through the roof. That's a good example of idiom. Maybe one, let's say, one improvement would be when one said, that's my livelihood. You can kind of change it to like, that's my bread and butter, for example. So for myself, I'm a sucker for idioms. And if you guys can use idioms in your speech as well, I think that will add color to your speeches. All right, so that's the good one. Let's move on to the not so good one then in that case. But of course, in this case, the spirit is to improve. So maybe some things to improve would be the usage of is and does. For example, let's say, is it really matter? We can just use does it really matter, for example, right? And maybe more on what else? The usage of singular and plural words in that case. Not only one or two, but I noticed some usage of, let's say, fellow musician, for example, or maybe we can just pay attention more on when to use these kind of words in that case. And that should be all the report from my side. Once again, hats off for all the speakers. And yeah, thank you so much. All right, and back to...
Thank you for a very thorough report. When she said single and plural words, I thought rifle. I don't know. I don't even know what that is. Okay, let's move on to the next one. We will call Toastmaster Retno as our NWOD counter. So she will be telling us who said, okay.
Well, here I am going to report the amount of words that everybody said here. So the first is from Simone. Simone, I count that you say word for 4 times. And great that you mentioned 1 times of the word of the day, which is the week. And next one is Steven. Yeah, Steven, you mentioned 5 times words and 1 times word of the day. And the third person is Rayhan. Rayhan, you mentioned 6 words and 0 word of the day. Irma, you mentioned like 7 words and 0 word of the day. Diana, 9 words with 3 word of the day. And the last one is Andy. Maybe this is your homework. You say a lot of words. I counted more than 20. Yeah. So yeah, it could be a homework for you. But you also mentioned a lot of word of the day, which is 5 times. So that's my report from the RNWOD reporters. Back to you.
Okay, thank you. So for the whole general evaluation, I would like to thank each of our exco because the session wouldn't be this good without you guys. And I am glad for, I think this is like the first time in a while that we don't do double roles. So sometimes usually like Revo, he's an evaluator, he's also an add-on WOD counter, and sometimes Claudia, who is a president, speaker, and then she's also a grammarian and so on. And also the meeting start on time, that is on 7 p.m. Although on the first sessions, it's a bit late for 5 minutes, and then I had to cut off on the table topic session. I'm very sorry, but we still only have one topic, but I'm sorry I have to cut it so that we will finish on time. And thank you for everyone who came. I'm very happy that I saw a lot of guests today, a lot of new faces. Usually it's just us, the members. And also thank you to Toastmaster Ishraki from HCBD. It's so good to have you back in here again. So he usually come every 2 weeks, but suddenly he didn't came anymore. I don't know why, but I'm glad you are back. And that is the general evaluation. And the next session is the most awaited one. That is the ballot counter report for the favorites. Yay! Toastmaster Sincha, please come up to the stage. Okay, first of all, give it up to all of the speakers today.
Yay! Congratulations to all of you. So I will announce the most awaited announcement today. Uh, the first one, I'll start with the most favorite, sorry, table topic speaker. Drum roll, please. Toastmaster, soon to be Toastmaster Simon. Please come up to the stage. Shall we give the trophy now or later? Now, okay, okay. So you will get this trophy and can hold it for 5 minutes on the stage for the sake of the picture. Congratulations. Oh.
Yeah, you feel empowered, right? Yeah, you feel, yeah.
We look forward to seeing you again in our next meeting.
Yeah,
So
if you
you
want
can
more win. Oh, sorry. You
no,
go.
no, no, it's okay, it's okay. You can hold it for at least until 8:30 and then return back to us the trophy. Congratulations. You can still stay on the stage.
What is
Later
your opinion on winning this?
Actually, in the club I was a part of, we didn't have such nice trophies. So it's really good job.
Nice material, right? Like great plastic. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. All right.
Okay,
Next.
so for the second session, the prepared speech session, the most favorite speaker is, drum roll please again, Toastmaster Diana. Yay! Please come up to the stage, Toastmaster Diana. Congratulations
Oh, yeah, right.
on finishing your very first speech and also win the trophy.
Big trophy for you. Camera right here, right here,
20
right here,
minutes.
right here.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I'll giving her the spotlight.
Please stay on the stage.
Yes.
And the last one, for the favorite evaluator, drum roll again, please, goes to our Madam President, Toastmaster Claudia. Congratulations. The most favorite evaluator. So, so although they're competing each other, they're still supporting each other.
Yeah, we're
Repo
all
and
supporting
Claudia.
each other. Yes.
So congratulations to all the winners.
Please.
Stay on the
Simone.
stage. We'll take some pictures.
There's the camera, guys. There's the camera right here. Yeah. Smile. Thank you, guys. You can hold it
So-
until 8:30. Yeah, you can hold it with pride like this. Yeah.
Please take as many photos as you
Yes.
wish for your Instagram story or Instagram
Simon,
post.
why you leave the trophy?
So-
all right. I'll come back for it later in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, okay, yeah.
That ends
Yeah.
my that ends my report as the ballot counter. Back
Right,
to
okay.
you,
Madam
Toastmaster of
President.
the meeting or Madam President.
Madam
Okay,
President, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, our ballot counter, Toastmaster Sinta. So, we have a very timely meeting today, and congratulations to all our favorite speakers. Toastmaster Simong, maybe, do you want to say one or two words about your experience in our meeting today? Especially because you got the trophy, but maybe only for 30 seconds, but maybe you want to say something? Yes, please do. Tanong po. You want to say like, oh, great material on the trophy, or whatever you want to
Yeah,
say.
very nice trophies.
Oh, thank you.
So keep a close eye on them because I might
Uh-huh.
want to.
Oh, okay, we know.
I'll send them back to Switzerland. They're poor over there. They don't have money for trophies. Yeah, great setup, great team. Congratulations on timekeeping. I must admit that I had the cliches of Indonesia coming. I was like, I wonder how they're gonna do with timekeeping. And so,
well,
my respects on that. I loved the setup of the table topic session. Very creative. Also, yeah, I think honestly, it's a textbook Toastmaster session. So
Mhm.
makes me want to join, really.
Oh, yay! Well, VPM, take note. Thank you very much. Looking forward to have you again in our next meeting. Thank you. And I would like to invite our prepared speaker who won the trophy today to give one or two words. This is what you get when when you get the trophy, you will get more airtime.
Okay.
If you like to get to be the center of attention, this is where you get it. One or two words, Toastmaster Diana.
Okay, it's been a great night here to spend the time with you all. And in fact, I didn't really expect me to actually, I was just here to beat my own fears and help raising my confidence and did not really expect this to happen at all. So I'm looking forward to the next meeting with you all, and hopefully we could spend a good time together and also, yeah, have fun, go Mets.
Yeah. Okay, of course. Yay.
Thank you so much.
Diana. All right, so before we continue, I would like to say hi to one of our guests on Zoom. Do we still have him? I think we have soon to be Toastmaster Dandy. Do we still have him? Bukan di sini ya? Do we have any guest on Zoom? Hi, Dandy. Are you the brother of Toastmaster Arif from UI Toastmasters Club? Are you here? Okay, he's not here. Okay, he's not here, but it's great to have you, and we are looking forward to have you offline in our next meeting. All right, so this will be the end of our session, but before we finish, for our guests, here is the picture of our beautiful Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Sinta. So if you want to join us as a member or you want to come to our next meeting, please make sure to contact her. You can email us at mats.toastmaster@gmail.com or WhatsApp this beautiful girl. If you are still confused where she is, just look at that beautiful picture. Next one. We have our offline meeting here at America every second and fourth Tuesday at 7 p.m. sharp. Today is the 9th, so supposedly we have our next meeting in 2 weeks, but because of this and that, we will delay our meeting until the 30th of May. So I am looking forward to have you on May 30th, which is in 3 weeks. Also here at America. You can also follow us on Instagram. Please do. Please, please, please do. So Instagram, mats.toastmasters. We will post our updates on next meetings, our future meetings there, and also our pictures, beautiful pictures with me. And most important message of the day is that our executive committee term is almost finished. So my term with our beloved current executive committee is going to finish at the end of June. And we are currently looking for the next candidates to become our replacement. The club president, the VP of education, the VP of membership, the VP of public relations, secretary and treasurer, and also sergeant at arms. Ada yang gue lupa nggak ya? Nggak ya? Okay. So, if you want to explore more opportunities in Metropolitan Toastmaster and Toastmaster International, please do come to me, ask as many questions as you want. I will give you all the resources, and I will fill you in with all the information that we have. And we are really looking forward for you to join the club, to join the team, because as I've mentioned before, Toastmasters isn't only about public speaking, but it's also about organizing, becoming a leader. And this is one of the medium for you to, step up and become a leader outside of your profession. I know that we all have jobs, but sometimes this can be, a fun extracurricular. Okay? So looking forward to have you on my DMs. Slide into my DMs, guys. I think that's all for tonight. I'll see you again on 30th of May. Back to you, Igait.
Okay, hi again, guys. Thank you so much for joining today's Mats. So at the beginning of today's event, we announced a social media quiz, and the question was, when was the first Labor Day parade in the United States? So the correct answer is D, September 5th, 1882. Okay, the first Labor Day parade was held in New York City on September 5th in 1882. Shout out to Willie Leslie from Instagram for answering correctly. All right, if you're interested to join more of our events, check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at AT America. We also live stream our events on YouTube, so feel free to check out our YouTube channel as well. Okay, that is all for today. See you at the next At America event. Bye-bye.